So this street game is called Moving with the Ball. An excellent one for developing dribbling skills as well as some individual defending skills. The setup is really simple, and one of the great things about this game is that you can do it with any number of players, whether you've only got a few players or whether you've got a big group to work with. Um, all you need to do is split your group of players into two equal teams. So on the video here, we've got a blue team and a red team. Each player within the team is then paired up with an opponent on the other team. So they're playing 1v1 against their direct opponent. So here, blue 7 plays against red 10. The aim of the game is for the first team to score 10 goals will win the game. So when the game begins, the player is playing against their direct opponent and they're just trying to score a goal. And the first team to get 10 will win the game. In terms of setup, after a goal is scored or if the ball leaves the pitch from a missed shot or a missed control or something like that, both players, the partners, the 1v1 pairing, come back into the middle of the pitch and they restart their 1v1 again. If a blue player scores, the red player would start with the ball for the next turn. If a red player kicks the ball off the pitch, again, those two players would come back to the middle and the blue player would start with the ball. So just like a regular restart in football. So as well as playing the team game, blue against red and first team to 10 will be the winner, they're also having that individual battle against their direct opponent. So although the red team may win the game, blue number 7 might beat red number 10 in their particular little battle there. So once the game begins, it's continuous until one team scores 10 goals. After a goal is scored or the ball leaves the pitch, the game restarts in the middle. And when the attacker touches the ball, the defender can immediately come and close down and the 1v1 duel begins again. We're going to have a quick look now at some of our players at FootTech having a go at this game. So here then we're set up reds versus blues. We've got the red scoring in the goal on the right hand side and the blue team scoring in the goal on the left hand side. In this particular example, we've used 2 goals with goalkeepers, but other variations you could use, you could have multiple smaller goals at either end for the players to try and score in. You wouldn't need to use goalkeepers there. You could have a mix. You could have a big goal with a goalkeeper plus some smaller goals without goalkeepers for players to score in. You could have just cones used as gates for players to dribble through to score. So a number of different variations you can have there with your setup. We love this activity because the player on the ball is getting so much practice at outplaying their opponent 1v1. So dribbling, feints, changes of direction, skill moves, all of those kind of things come out naturally for the player on the ball. The defender, the player without the ball, the opponent, we'd use this activity to work on their individual defending skills, so getting in a good defensive position side on, starting to show their opponent away from goal, not towards the goal, learning to get their body across, having that patience to time the tackle well. So it's a really good activity, lots of benefits and outcomes for players 1v1. So that's it, yeah, moving with the ball, a great game, helps to improve individual dribbling and defending skills. It's another one that players really enjoy playing because it's fast paced, it's competitive, it's exciting, and for us as coaches, you know, it's continuous. They're getting so much practice time in here. It's not stop and start, it's just once the game starts they play and they play and they play. So the amount of dribbles that each player goes on, the amount of opportunities to defend and tackle that each player has is incredible for their development. So we hope you enjoy that one.